Hello, Dr. Thompson. This is my full design for my musical light show. I have my input here, pins 2 and 3, the left and right audio signals, and they go through a summing amplifier at first, this first one here. This summing amplifier will combine the signals and also give them a gain of 4 overall, so I have the highest voltage possible going through the rest of my circuit. The second amplifier here is my volume controller. It has a 10K ohm input and a 10K pot potentiometer as a feedback. So turning this potentiometer will give me complete control of the volume. It goes from 0 to 100%. Next here, these two green wires here. These are my inputs. High passes on the top, low passes on the bottom. These are both the same filters. I just switched the order of the components. So on the top here we have the capacitor, and then it ties into 3 resistors, which are in series to get a 636 ohm equivalent impedance that goes straight to ground. And then the voltage drop across the resistors will go through the diode as well. And then from the diode, it feeds into another 1 microfarad capacitor, which is part of the peak detector. And then this resistor right here is also part of the peak detector, which feeds right into the base current for my BJT. So this jumper wire goes into the base. And then over here, this is for my BJT, the collector current. 5 volts is the red wire here. It goes through a 100 ohm resistor to limit the current to 30 milliamps, and it goes into the red LED, and then that feeds in the collector, and then the white wire over here is ground. Low pass is the same setup. It's just I have resistors first, and then the capacitor ground. And I ran out of capacitors, so I had to pick up some ceramic ones. But here again, 636 ohms with 3 series resistors. Here's my 1 microfarad capacitor into my diode. I have 2 1 microfarad capacitors here in parallel to get an equivalent impedance of the 2 microfarad, which I calculated. And then this resistor is 47 ohms, which constricts the base current in my BJT to 3 milliamps. And the same up here is 3 milliamps going to the base. And then here, the red wire goes through a 100 ohm resistor into the green LED, into the collector. And this will also have a 30 milliamp cap. And let me play some music to show how it works. This is Back in Black. I think I already said this, but red is the high pass and green is the low pass. My cutoff frequency is 250 hertz, so any like drums and stuff like that will go through the bottom, and everything else, like voices, most guitars, stuff like that, will go through the top. And that's the zone.